We are live. Let me go over here. Let me get a link. I'm gonna put it out on the social medias, and then we'll get this started. I got a pair of shoes that I was gonna cop a while back, but I was waiting to see if prices was gonna go down. Maybe I'd be able to pick them up on the low. I was not able to pick them up on the low, but I was able to get them for retail a few months afterwards. So let's go ahead. Let's go over here. Pop that there. Let's get a Discord notification for you guys. How's everybody doing today, though, man? We're now 24 hours post Kobe's death. I hope a lot of people have had time to process it and really. I don't know, maybe, deal with their own feelings, because a lot of people were in their own feelings yesterday about this shit. What's good, though? We got Mob up in here, Mike, Willie Garcia, Slasher, Major's Closet, Roland Rich. Yo, what's going on, homies? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pop open a pair of shoes, smoke a little bit of the reefer. I got to, because y'all motherfuckers always say Reggie.Mac, but, look, I still got a cone bud left of this John. Look at this cone. Look at that. Oh, no, I dropped the cone. I keep dropping this cone everywhere, yo. Look at that fire. This is some Master Kush right here. That's the top of a plant, by the way. See how it cones up like that? Usually the cone bud of a plant has like all the terps and the glands and the heads inside there and shit. That's the shit you want. You want cone buds. He said, don't drop that. Nah, never. No, we good. We got that. And then we got this Alien OG over here. Which is, that's some straight gas, too. See what I'm saying? We got a whole O of that out here. They come in little pouches from the dispensary, but everybody always says that. They're like, yo, if you get your shit from a dispensary, why ain't it in a bottle? Actually, not every state puts it in a prescription style bottle. California did when I lived out there, but New Jersey, the place I go, they come in like little pouches. It's like green and purple on there and shit, and it has their brand on it, because weed has brands now. Motherfuckers got brands of weed. When you drop the weed, that means you playing with it too much. Time to roll it up, homie. Well, y'all motherfuckers out there, we got our own morning after kill grinders, so we got these for sale. I actually have stock of them now. We got stock in, I think I got 15 grinders left altogether, but they sell out real fast. Yeah, rip Kobe, guys. Rip Kobe. We are not going to be showing a pair of Kobe's today, but I did cop some Kobe's yesterday. I know, look. People get mad at the reselling of shit when a fucking person dies, right? However, I have not resold any Kobe's. What I did, though, was I went out and bought as many pair of Kobe's as I could find under like $200. Eventually, I'll be able to trade them out and, make my dough. I'm not going to sell them right away, you know what I mean? But yesterday, we did pick up some things. I got a couple pairs of these boys coming in right here. Let me pull them up on the screen. Those of you guys know I am a big fan of fucking Allen Iverson. And so when I was looking for the, Kobe's to pick up, obviously I gravitated more towards his PE pack. So I did pick up 2 packs of these. I have a size 6, and I think the other one's a 6.5 that I'm gonna be putting up. But I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them for when LeBron retires, and that's gonna make a nice, because that's LeBron's PE and that's Kobe's PE, and that's gonna make. That's gonna make a nice pack when LeBron retires. I'm gonna sell that like maybe like in 3 or 4 years when LeBron's out of the league, and probably like make a rack off this, maybe even more. But I play the long game, guys. I don't sell for like fucking just fast right away shit like that. So don't think I'm out here doing that, you know. Oregon does glass or plastic bags. Okay. Yeah, we got plastic bags out here for ours. It's like little like vacuum sealed pouches. You know what I mean? Like Swedish Fish, or here you go. Here's a good idea of what it would look like this. It comes in a package like this, but it's white and purple, white, purple, and green and shit. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up on this. I am going to go ahead and blow a quick bag for you guys so we can get a little high before we go ahead and open up these shoes. Because trust me, these shoes are fire. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, pfft. But wait, just wait, because this is going to be your last chance to cop these motherfuckers before prices jump on them. Because don't you worry, this year prices are going to jump on them. So, like I said, you gotta watch the market and see how this market plays out. Yo, I don't even know why I grinded up that bud, man. There was already bud inside my grinder. Isn't that that's a good problem to have? Is when there's already bud in your grinder and you grinded up too much bud on top of it. Let's go ahead and pop this. This is, for those of you guys that are wondering, this is a vaporizer, right? But it's not a cartridge. It looks like a cartridge vape, but it's not, right? See? I'll turn it on for you. It's got an LCD screen and everything. It looks like a cartridge vape, but it's not. You put your bud in this end, and it's all glass, and it's got a heater in here, and then you just pop it in there and fucking blow it off on there. And then you can save, where's my container? You save all your vaped weed like this, see? See how it's brown and nice and still kind of green almost? And I cook this into butter, and we make that into edibles, and we get high twice off our bud. It's a little bit of a process, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's almost like getting free weed, you know? Shit. You're going to cop some Kobe 1 Protos, the hoopin', but damn, they jumped in price. Calm down, guys. I feel like if you just wait a bit, some of these prices are going to go down a little bit. Obviously, things like the Christmases, the Grinch, the What Does, those are going to stay higher than a motherfucker. There's just premier, like, people remember, those were considered heat before Kobe died. You know, other things like the Iron Horses, like, you know, the ADs, the NXTs, all the other lines that nobody really copped of Kobe's, those are going to come down to like, probably like, don't get me wrong, you ain't going to be able to cop Kobe's for $100, $110 like you used to anymore, or maybe like $50, $60 for a worn pair. Those days are gone. But now, like, an affordable Kobe is going to be, like, even for bum-ass brick Kobe's, are going to be, like, $250, $260, $275 when the prices come down. Like, what you guys don't understand is overnight, Kobe dying has made him into an untouchable, martyr of sneakerdom right now. Like, this motherfucker has surpassed Jordan in legendary status because he's dead. Like, and that's the sad part, you know. Rip Kobe, rip everybody in the helicopter, especially, you know, the 2 little girls that died in the chopper crash. You know, fuck Kobe and the not fuck Kobe, but fuck Kobe, fuck the adults, fuck the helicopter pilot and shit like that. The children are the real loss inside all of that. So especially like Kobe's daughter, was supposed to be next up in the WNBA and all that shit, So it is a great problem to have. Let's go ahead and hit that and grab this box up over here. Because, like I said, this is a shoe I was hoping I might have been able to sneak out like a pair or two under retail over time. But, because people buy them and then the prices don't go up and then they panic sell them. And you might be able to get it for like $170, $175 or somebody just trying to get as much money back as they can because they lost. They feel like they lost money because it hasn't gone up yet. But, like I said, prices haven't really gone up on these. And the other day, StockX had a 20%, 25% off seller's fee day. So I went ahead and I picked up these Air Jordan 12. Let me go ahead and turn on my autofocus for you guys. I fucking hate that. For Twitch, like, I have my autofocus off because if I'm moving around a bunch, it fucks with my autofocus. So, nobody wants to see a blurry Mac in the corner of the screen while playing a game. But when we're looking at details and shit, we do want it to focus up close. So, let's go ahead and get that there. Yeah, Black Game Royal Black. That's right, though. Let me grab this. With a fork, though. Yeah, with a fork. I had a fork here. I was eating my fucking lunch. Fuck what you say. Alright? We have the best unboxings of all time around here. Facts. Ooh. And here we are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's mine? There we go. What did we pay? Okay, I'm sorry. We paid a little over retail. We got $224 on deck for these. These are the Black Game Royal 12s, also known as the Blue Games. Now, prices are literally about to jump on these because I was looking at the Flu Games, and the Flus have gone over $300 now. And I was actually looking to buy a pair of Flu Games because mine are size 10, and I would like a size 11 in them. But I saw these, and I was like, oh, man, prices are starting to jump up on these. So this is probably going to be your last call. If you have a size anywhere from like 10.5 to 13, this is going to be your last call to get these under $250 these days. This year, these are going to be going up, and they're going to be hitting around 300 because that's right around where the Flu Games are, and these don't show any signs of going down at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at that back tab for you right here. Let's take a look at that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The back tab on these isn't as bright as the red on the Flu Games. But yo, let me teach you how to legit check a 12 every time, right? Number one, look at the spacing of the Jumpman right here. But if you see these, right, the letters should be really nice and clean, right? But the kicker that China pairs never get is on the back tab right here. You see that N? The N in Jordan always ends exactly between player and ever, right there. And then you also want to make sure that the lines on the back, line up, these rising sun lines. But that's the easiest way to... China never gets that right on that N right there. But... goddamn, yo. I love 12s. Obviously, you can see I got a couple 12s in the background right here. 12s are one of my favorite silhouettes of Jordans ever. And, you just can't go wrong with this colorway, man. Look, it's black, it's blue, And motherfuckers was saying that this was suede. This is not suede, okay? It just looks less textured than the other ones, but that's actually still a rubber mudguard. Don't let people tell you that these are suede, yo. These are not suede at all. They just have that dusty look on the toe, that's all. Let's go ahead and take out the other pair. See, I like to just look over my pairs from StockX, both pairs, before I put them away or I wear them to see, see if there's any discrepancies, any flaws on the shoe. Just to, just a quick one over to make sure, all the problem areas. See, like this Jordan, somebody has tried this on. This is the second time in a row we've done an unboxing and somebody had a scuff on my fucking shoe. Look at that right there. See that? I could just wipe that off though. Somebody definitely put these on and flexed for the gram though. You could tell, look, the way it's been laced back up like that and everything. This is not dead stock laced. Easily you can tell that this has been, like, see this right here? That's not dead stock laced either. These have been tried on. You can tell. Somebody flexed for these on the gram. No big deal. Not worried. Dead stock for StockX means tried on at the very best. But yeah, see, like there's definitely a little sign of being on foot. You can see another little scuff right there. That right there, that scuff is a telltale sign of being on foot, because that usually happens when you're trying to get your other foot on or something like that. You can tell. Or your foot hits something in the car, or while you're walking, it scuffs on the side. God damn. These are fucking gorgeous though. What do you guys think? You think this was one of the more underrated? This came out in like 2019, right? This was an underrated release of 2019. If this shit came out back like, if this was an OG colorway, yo, this shit would have sold out instantly. He said, I went to Nike Outlet, caught 2 pairs of Kobe's for $60 a pair. The guy said he wouldn't be surprised if the next shipment came in and they sold for retail. You had to stand in line for these? Really? Nah, man, these kind of just, like, came and went around here. Like, motherfuckers, like, they sold out over the weekend in Philly, but they wasn't popping like that, Damn, yo, why are 12s not as loved as they should be? Look at that, yo. How can you not love the silhouette of a 12? Like, look at those Gammas back there. The Gammas, even those Flint looking ass Jones up there. The fucking dark gray fake Flints. I don't know, man. It's just a good looking shoe. The only thing I hate about 12s is when you beat the shit out of a 12 and this like nose starts looking all like you ever see like Gonzo or a character with a long ass nose like Squidward or something, break their nose in a cartoon and it looks all fucking like wrinkled and shit. That's what 12s look like when they get beat up. Exactly, Dustin. Yeah, nah, I feel you. 12s look like shit when they're beat, for sure. You just, god damn, man. Honestly, the interior side of the 12 doesn't do it for me as much as this exterior. I don't know. I feel like they could have done something a little bit sleeker down the side with that. I don't know. That is a little jaunted the way that looks right there, right? The way that comes up and it goes out. I don't know. But yeah, this is probably your last chance to cop these before prices jump up on these. So if this was a shoe that was on your list to cop in 2019 and you missed out on it, with the tax time coming up if you take the L's on these high 85s, like the fucking beginning pack and the the reverse breads and shit like that, the dirty Chicagos, whatever you want to call them. If you take an L on those, take your tax money, double back, and get these before they pop. Because they are gonna pop, yo. These are gonna pop up. Like the flu games right now. I think flu games came out in 2016, right? So the flu games are like 4 years old. It's time for the flu games to start hitting like 350, 375 prices this year. And that means these are going to be pushed up into the like 280, 300 range. And if you really want to be extra as a motherfucker, you cop both pairs and rock one red and one blue. That should be fire, though. Tell me that, yo. Tell me that. Would y'all do that? Would y'all rock one red, one blue of the flu games and the blue games? I would. That would go good with my Russell shirt here. See, it's blue and red. And it's the right type of blue. See? Well, yeah, I'll throw on some black joggers or some shorts with these. And fucking, I'll rock that shit the fuck out. I don't know. I kind of feel like they should have put black and blue carbon fiber on the bottom instead of just that gray. But if I looked at the Valentine 8s, are those the red ones that came out a few years back? The all GS pairs? I couldn't find a pair that I would be able to rock in my size, if that's what you're talking about. You can't do the blue. I normally don't like blue shoes. I say that as I got a pair of Gammas back there, but these look good, man. I don't know, that black leather there. I'm gonna undead stock these this summer. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, you know. I probably should wait until next year, but goddamn, man. It's this angle. That angle on a 12 right there, where you see the color from the soul come down, and then you got the rising sun over there, and then you see that wrap around right here in the back, and then the silhouette comes back around and slopes like this. It's just a really good look. There was a girl in my... let me tell you why I like 12 so much. There was a girl in my school back when I was in high school. Actually, it was middle school. I was like 12 or 13 at this time. And she had a pair of the black and red ones when they first came out. And, I used to use her shoes as an excuse to look at her ass. Because she's like, why are you looking at my ass all the time? I'm like, I'm looking at your shoes. They fire. And she's like, oh, okay. But she had the flu games. And goddamn, man. Yo, that bitch, though, is still hotter than a motherfucker. Like, I still know her, you know what I mean? Like, we still see her around the way every now and again. She never really did nothing with her life, though. It's kind of sad. Like, she's just like the hot chick in the hood, you know what I mean? She works at like one of those like rainbow fashion bug shops. It's not actually a rainbow or fashion bug. I don't know if those things still exist, but it's like a little like mom and pop shop, fucking woman's boutique out around here. Doesn't really do shit, you know. But she's fashionable, yo, and she keeps herself nice looking, so whatever. Look at me out here succeeding and failing with my body. Succeeding in life, but failing with keeping myself alive. You need some 12 wings in your collection? I got some wings. I need to sell them, though. They're too small. I got a size 10. I want to get a size 11. They have a lot of rainbows in Newark, then? Yeah, there you go, then. All right, see? I knew some of y'all motherfuckers would know what the fucking rainbow shops mean. But, yo, look at y'all, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here chilling today. Cheers. Saturday Jones up in here. Women can get away with that. Yeah, they can, sadly. But men can't, yo, because, like, you know, if I ain't shit, then I ain't gonna have no woman. You know what I mean? You gotta have something to offer as a man to be something in life, to get somewhere. As women could just kind of skate by being hot, just not really doing much with life. But yo, let me get a check out of here. Out of 10, what would you rate this sneaker? I'll tell you what I would rate it in a second, but 1 out of 10. One being I won't cop this shit, and 10 being, yo, it's fire. 8, 9, 8, 6, 7.5, 8.5, 7.5. See, I'm with y'all, like right around JD, Roland Ridge, Patrick, and Chase and Jays. I give this shoe like an 8, 8.5. I would give it like if this shoe had buttery leather on there, right? And had like high quality like snake skin here instead of simulated snake skin or whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, Like if that shit was up there, then it would be a 10 for me. Because the colorway is a 10, but everything else about the shoe is just kind of average, I mean, the leather's not bad. It's your average simulated fucking leather, but it's soft, it's pliable, it looks nice, you know what I mean? Smells like a 12. I say an 8, 8.5. You know what? We'll just go right in the middle then. We'll call it an 8.25, 8.25. It's a solid 8. That's what it is. It's a good shoe. It's a quality shoe. It's a great shoe. It's gonna look nice on foot. This shoe came out at a bad time. When did this come out? Like last August, I think. There's a lot of heat that came out last year. Like this shoe just got lost in the mix. Just lost in the sauce, man. Everything else. Like there's so much that happened last year, man. You had the fucking Off-White collabs. Then you had the Union ones. The Pine Greens and Core Purples did come out last year too, didn't they? The fucking LA to Chicago's. There was some heat last year, bro. And then fucking Yeezy Glows. All types of shit came out last year. It's crazy though. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm glad to have this shoe in my motherfucking collection though. Got the Blue Games out here. Let's go ahead and take a look on StockX and see what these are doing in all sizes. Let's go to StockX. It's hard to type when I'm so far away from this keyboard now because of this box. Jordan 12. Hey, there they are. There they go. Yeah, see, like I gotta sign up to see the sales. That's bullshit. Yeah, see, like 10.5s and up, like you can get them for really close to retail. Last sale, 1030. I mean, 230, 240, 250. Yikes! Yeah, these are slowly creeping up, guys. So if you're looking. Look at these boys. Gammas are climbing, yo. Okay. These Gym Reds were doing some sneaky shit too. Yeah, look at these. Remember when these were all at the outlets for like 70, 80 bucks? I should have copped. I should have copped that for sure. Let's look at the flu game. 2016 flu games. Yeah, these are jumping right now. These are about to jump the shark. Fuck, man. I need to get me a pair of these before they go over 3. Next paycheck, guys, we got to get another pair of flu games. What are size 10 hitting for? 295. I might be able to find somebody to size swap a 10 with an 11 then, because they're both hitting in the similar ranges. I'm gonna need to pick up another pair of flu games before they fly off the fucking handle. Yo, what's good, Detroit Kings? How you doing there, brother? How you doing there? Let's throw the blue games on the floor there. We got our bag heated up, so let's go and get you guys some proper hits before we get any further on this motherfucking podcast, live stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. How you doing? What have you guys been copping lately, though? I know a lot of people been copping Kobe's, but outside of the Kobe Gold Rush, what you guys been looking forward to? You know, I want to get a pair of them, shit. When do they come out? No. Please tell me they're after the 14th. Anybody know when them Yeezy 700s are coming? I don't see them on here. Shit. I might have fucked up. I think I spent my Yeezy cop money on the Kobe's yesterday. I might have fucked up my system here. I really want them triple black Yeezy 700s too. Them things is fire. Let me look them up. Let's go. Yeezy 700 black V3. Yeah, when are these releasing? February 15th in full family sizes, huh? Really? Full family sizes on them? What are the Azales hitting for? I might have to sell those. I don't want to, but my size right here that I copped is hitting for $550. Here's the problem, though. This is the OG colorway of the V3. And I have the static and I have the Wave Runner. I don't want to break up the OG set. That $550, though. I didn't play myself. The Yeezys come out the day after I get paid, so I'm good. Hopefully I can get paid on the 14th so I can try to cop those beginning moment packs, but I have a feeling that the beginning moment packs I'm gonna be copping on resale anyway. Just let me look to see if they're hitting on StockX yet. Do they have any? Whoa! Oh my God! We might have to hit retail on these. I need them. Like, there's no way I can't not have that shoe. I have to have that shoe in my collection. Put it on credit. I could afford to buy it straight up, but I don't want to spend that money on it. That's the thing. I don't want to spend $1,000 on a shoes. Those are fire. Yeah, they are. They're just too hot, man. Look at them. It's basically a Chicago. It's an 85 Chicago. Because it's the 85 silhouette. The only thing you need to do is paint the swoosh black, this and that black, and they'll be Chicago's. But I don't even want to paint it black, because that's Chicago enough for me. It's a fucking Chicago. It's an 85 Chicago. You'll buy the Viotech Dunks off. You just go on StockX right now. They're hitting for like 180, 190, yo. I'm not giving you my Dunks. I like my Dunks. And the Converse with the Nike check. They keep the other shoe? Nah, that airship is fire. I don't care what anybody says, yo. I'm on board the airship, bro. Cheers, guys. Look at that. I need to buy a new bag. Whew. Now that is clean partaken. Man, that and the Jordan reverse breads. They don't have them on StockX yet. But they look good. They look real good. What did I cop before the prices go up? We cop. Damn, I threw them all over there. Let me smoke this bag and I'll show you in a second. All right. Did I ever see Wreck-It Ralph? Oh yeah, I see Wreck-It Ralph. I've never seen the second one though. This is what we picked up before prices are jumping on them. Prices are about to jump on these. If you didn't cop for retail last year, now's your last chance to cop these before they go up to like 300. We just looked at all the prices. Flu games are jumping and the blue games are right behind them. Right behind them. They're fire though. Them blue games. Like, it sucks, man. When I see like the blue games like that, I'm like, yo, I just want to sell all my shoes and just have nothing but 12s. And then when I look at a 1, I'm like, yo, I just want to sell all my shoes and have nothing but 1s. And then I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Like, when I see 3s, I'm like, I just want to sell all my shoes and have nothing but 3s. Every time, yo. Same. Not 11s, though. I don't ever feel like that about 11s because the patent leather just, over time, looks kind of booty. Like a stock tip. Yeah. Why are they jumping up in prices? Because they're fire. Because they're fucking fire. It's just fire colorways are gonna jump, but I didn't expect these blue games to jump that fast, yo. I was expecting them blue games to be hitting for around retail right about now. I was trying to wait until tax time, you know, motherfuckers start fucking copping around then, but now I was looking on when the 25% seller fees were off and like prices started coming down on shit, and I was looking and I was like, yo, I can get a pair of these. It was like 200 plus shipping. It was like all together it came out to like 223 for those shoes. And you know, with retail being 190, I'm okay with paying 223 in resale, you know. It's basically shipping. It's not a big deal. But I don't want to pay $300 for them when I can pay for it now, you know. So that's just a little bit of a tip for you guys, you know. If you are looking for these blue games, it's time to cop now before prices go even higher. That's just how sneakers work, though, you know, supply and demand. Right now, like when they first came out, there wasn't much demand for them, you know. Now that you can't go on to the stores, people were most likely probably waiting to see if they hit clearance racks because a lot of Jordans do, and they didn't. They low key sold out like little by little by little everywhere. And then when people double back to check to see if they went on the holiday clearances, they didn't. So like that's why that's what I do anyway. Personally, if it didn't go on sale, after holiday clearances, then I'll check on StockX and see what the prices are. Time to fucking move on with the shoe. Time to make a move on it, pull the trigger, or possibly let it go for good. If I looked and that shoe was up at like 350, I'm like, I had my chance and I slept. I'm not gonna pay $350 for that shoe. If I'm gonna pay $350 for a shoe, it's got to be something that I've been pining after for a long time, or something that has a space in my collection. Like that Blue Game doesn't really have a space in my collection. It's just a shoe that I want and I want to wear. But when you look at other shoes that I buy, some shoes I strategically buy purposely because of the history and what it means for my collection to have that shoe in my collection. Like my ugly Kobe's. Like everybody laughs at my Adidas Kobe 2s because they look like fucking stormtrooper shoes. They look like fucking spaceships. They look like fucking vacuum cleaners. There's all sorts of fucking, people making fun of them and shit. But it doesn't make the fact that any less that it's still considered one of the ugliest shoes ever made, and it's one of the reasons why Kobe left Adidas for Nike, which makes that shoe very significant, especially now with, God forbid, Kobe Bryant's untimely passing. But now that shoe has significance in my collection, and people after Kobe has died now can understand and appreciate why I own that shoe. I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm a fan of sneaker history in general, and that shoe has, big implications for what ended up shaping the sneaker game back in the early 2000s. You're moving with your tax money? You was gonna go to Trenton? Who the fuck moves to Trenton? Everybody's trying to move out of Trenton. Ain't nobody trying to move in Trenton. Some people don't know how to finesse on the StockX market. The only chance is making money on the sneakers that release on general market. Now, I feel you, and I understand that. Like people don't get it. Like when you make, every time you put a bid in on a shoe, everybody that has a listed size for that gets an email that there's a new bid. Okay, so if you want to fuck with people on StockX, put a bid in for $1 over, and then another dollar over, and then another dollar over, and then another dollar over, and do that 5 times till it's $5 over, and then take the bid away and go 10 under. That way they feel like they just missed out on money. They'll be like, oh man, the new highest bid just went from $285 to $265. I should have fucking sold it at $265. But I mean at $285 instead of $265. And then you go back up to $270, and then they'll be like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll cop there. I'll sell there or something. It's, even though you can't talk to people on StockX, you can send messages like that. Like you can't send them a personal message, but you can let them know. Be like, look, I'm interested in this shoe, and I'm a hot buyer, just by spamming their emails like that. It gets their attention and gets them looking at StockX to where you can start finessing that price a little bit. There's a lot of nuances to StockX that, on the surface it just looks like StockX is a place where you can go buy and sell and whatever, but there's a whole method to the StockX madness if you play the game right. What did I cop, Matayo? I copped a pair of the black and blue 12s. I'll pull them out in just a second. Hold on. Let me finish this bag. Just like the stock market, that's why it's called StockX. Shoes are commodities to be bought, sold, and traded. There we go, guys. I probably shouldn't like throw them down on the floor after I do it, but you know, I got so much room on my desk, but I have no space on it. You get what I mean? Like there's just clutter every fucking where. There goes the weed, guys. That's why I keep weed in jars and not bags, because that could have just spilled everywhere. But it didn't, because it's in a jar. See, black and blue 12s. It's a shoe that I wanted last year. I didn't get a chance to cop it because there was too much coming out at the time. I was hoping it would go on holiday sales, but it never did. It low-key sold out very, very slowly and very quietly. And then now I started looking at StockX when they had the 25% off seller fees, and I was able to get this for $200 plus shipping, and now prices are going up to like $240, $250-ish, and they're going to keep going up because the flu games are over $300 now. So once those hit like $360, $370, these are going to hit $300. So be on the lookout, you know. You might even be able to find a very near dead stock parodies for like $160, $170. But my issue with 12s is why I'll never buy a used pair is, like I said, like this snout area when you wear them a lot, like they get all creased and they start looking all bent up like a cartoon character with a long nose that ran into a wall. They start looking like shit, like right around here and right around here. They get these really nasty creases that just fuck up the whole silhouette of the shoe. But what is the vaporizer I use? It is an A-Riser Extreme Q. I should make a video on my vaporizers for you guys. I should. It would be a nice informative video. Oh, holy shit, yo. Dude, I got so much sticky bud in there. Holy shit. Let me put these down again, because I know I'm gonna have to pick them up in a second. Let me get that sticky bud out of there. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at that sticky, rezzed up bud. Hell no, I'm not eating that. I'm saving that shit. Wish we had Forex webinar for StockX. Would be hard. You said eat it. I'm not eating that. I'm gonna save that shit for my fucking ABV. See? Look at that sticky bud. Yo. That sticky bud right there, what that is bud that got blew up out of the vaporizer, right? Into that stem, and then all that fucking THC just budded up and stickied on that bud. I might smoke that, honestly. Look at that. I might smoke. It looked like a dead roach, honestly. You ever live in the hood, you know what a dead roach look like. It's all shiny on its back and shit. Alright. Let me grab my morning after kill grinder. On sale now, $35. Exclamation point tip in the chat if you'd like to get on that. copy and paste StockX. Here's the thing. StockX originally came out the gate with a lot of really high quality celebrity endorsements. So that's why people trusted it, especially with Eminem owning a very small portion of StockX. Really helped in the sneaker culture. I don't know if another company could come by and duplicate it. There's other companies that have tried. There was a company called like HypeX or something like that. I remember, and they kind of just fell flat on their face. I never heard shit about them since, but fucking Whack Bag. How you doing though, Whack Bag? Coming on up over here. I see you, man. I see you. I'm so happy to have these shoes though, man. Like I wanted these shoes, and I wanted them when they first came out, but there's just too much. When did they drop? StockX. Let's look up Jordan 12. When did these drop? Yeah, September. Oh, I remember. These came out when I was hot on Borderlands, and I didn't have time. That's right. I remember that now. And I was like, I'll just double back and get them when they go on sale, and they never did. Now they look at the prices, yo. Prices is jumping, man. If you need a pair of these right now, make sure you go and try to get your bid in for like $220, $210. Got it, man. It's a fire shoe. That's an instant classic, in my opinion. Ooh. You heard that? I heard that. It felt good. I felt gooder than a motherfucker. I know gooder is not a word, guys. You can fuck. Why is my... Oh, I remember why. I moved my camera. I was about to say, why is my sloth not in the picture over here? There we go. I remember why I was off-centered, though. It's because when I go into this, I wanted to be a little bit more centered off to the side when I played the games, because I didn't want to be so big in the corner. What is this? I have a vaporizer that I put my bud in, and it blows all the vapor into this bag, see? And, It's marijuana vapor. I'm just vaporizing marijuana. It's just, I don't want my room to smell. I don't want my house to smell like weed and shit like that. So, blowing it into this bag is a very efficient way of smoking and not having your house smell like that. Try to make some money. What do you think the next shoe that's gonna skyrocket is? The next shoes you should be focused on right now is them ones. The beginning pack and the reverse breads. There's a couple other shoes that I'm going for too, but I ain't trying to put no shine on those shoes. So, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm going for this month. But the ones, if you want to make big money, the ones are what you should be trying to cop. What are these hitting for early? Yeah. Yeah. They ain't even hitting early pairs yet. Have I ever heard of Zaid Kicks? I have not. We've been selling pre-orders on the ones reverse bread. So is like Fine Line in them, right? And they were hitting. I think they were hitting people over the head for like 500 per shoe. Now this is the shoe I'm going for in February, guys. I need this shoe. There's no way around it. I have to cop this shoe. The Ugly Ducklings, the Plums. You can't even cop these early though. Oh, there they go. But y'all didn't see this. But y'all don't know about them. Y'all don't fuck with dunks though. Those are gonna sell out? Of course they are. Fucking course they are. These are gonna be the hardest shoes to cop this month, and people ain't even fucking on it yet. I need like 5 pairs of those. I gotta sell these Yeezys coming though. Let me check my email to see when these fucking Yeezys are gonna show up. Adidas. Something great is headed your way. Anybody that's ever copped a pair of Yeezys know exactly what the fuck that means. Track my order. Oh, they're coming tomorrow. Okay. We got another unboxing to do tomorrow. Fucking A. Y'all want to see what's coming tomorrow? Let me, like, I'm definitely selling these. There's no way I'm gonna fucking keep them. But it's gonna be a nice little flip. Easy money. I hit on the Yeshaya Reflectives. I hit a size 11 and a half. 11 and a half is currently, there was a 5.5 available, and I should have hit for the 5.5, but I wanted to get an 11.5 just in case I wanted to keep them. But now that I forgot that those plums are coming out, and I spent my cop money on the fucking what do you call that? I spent my cop money on the Kobe's. There's no way I'm keeping these. They're just going. Even though they're a reflective pair, I don't like the colorway. Don't give a fuck. I only tried to cop just for fucking flip, you know? So, that'll be, what, if I sell here, if I sold today, 341, it's gonna come out to $298. Mine's gonna be a little bit higher than that because my transaction fees aren't gonna be 9.5 because I'm a level 4 seller. I think it's gonna be 8. So that's probably gonna be about like 305. Meaning I made $80 on that shoe, which ain't terrible. That's not a bad flip at all. It's easy money, you know. Then I'll have my easy $300 to go cop them motherfucking them dunks. He said, "Quit culture vulturing, bro." Oh, bitch, fuck out of here, man. If it makes you a culture vulture to fucking wear shoes, literally everybody in this world's a fucking culture vulture. I don't know not one motherfucker. Yo, I don't know not one motherfucker out there that don't wear shoes. Everybody in the world wears shoes. Everybody in America wears shoes. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up on this video, though. We out here chilling, smoking, copping what we like, and we still copping heat though. Like, everybody would have ignored this fucking live stream if I was copping them when they first came out. Anyway, everyone's like, "Oh, them black and everybody's doing a video on them black and royal ones." Well, you know what? We gonna wait. We'll cop them when the time's right. Stop flipping generic Kobe's. Yo, got the sauce. Look what I got on the way, bro. He's gonna be mad at this, yo. I got 2 packs of these coming. The LeBron and Kobe packs. I got 2 pairs of these coming. 2 packs. So one size 6 and the other size, I think 5.5 or 6.5. One of those. But I definitely know one of them's a 6. And be flipping them Johns when they come in. Yo, you can say what you want. Them motherfuckers are fire, yo. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's why I'm not a culture vulture. All right? I like shoes. That's right. But look at me, yo. I'm not out here. I'm not wearing a do-rag. And I'm not like, I'm not like dressing in the style of a black person. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I don't have braids. You know what I mean? I'm not stealing nobody's hairstyle or culture. I'm a white dude that listens to metal. I listen to rock. I listen to hip hop because I grew up in the 90s. All right? In the 90s, yo, what was popular? Rock, hip hop, fucking, and then you had like Limp Bizkit and shit that was mixing it up with the rock and rap and shit like that. Motherfucker, yo, come on, man. Try to fucking say. You better keep at least one of them Kobe's to throw on feet. They're not my size, got the sauce. I copped them so I could hold on to them and try to trade them out for my size. He said, nah, you're not a culture vulture, bro. You can own one pair of shoes. Fuck shoes, but if you invest time into it, you enjoy them because it's all good. Yeah, nah. There's one dude in particular out there in I'll say his name. Fuck it, yo. Retro Young. For some reason, he's got an issue with me. He thinks I'm a culture vulture. He thinks I'm here to steal anybody's shine. I'm not here to steal nobody's shine. I'm not even down here to try to shine, yo. I'm in the sneaker community because I fucks with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I come down the block, Just, the gaming block is down here, Up the road is this fucking, the beauty and fashion fucking vloggers and shit, We all live down the road from each other in YouTube, yo. Just cause I'm a gamer doesn't mean I don't have other interests. I actually am a fucking ASE certified mechanic. That's what I started out with in life. I work on cars. I love cars, yo. I'm into car culture as well. Like, I'm in car culture. I'm in weed culture. I'm in shoe culture. I'm in gaming culture. I'm in internet culture because I'm just a personality as well. J-Dot cool, he black, he just high yellow. Nah, man, nah. I'm not that at all, yo. I don't try to be anything that I'm not. Like, I'm not here to profit off anybody's culture. But I've been watching basketball just as long as y'all motherfuckers. I wanted to be just like Mike. I put my hand on the Gatorade bottle too to see if my hand matched up to Mike's. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I'm just a kid of the 90s. Can I give my opinion on the Infinity G35 Coupe? Like, what miles to get it at? I wouldn't get it at all. Those G35s are the same thing as the the Nissan 350 and 370Zs, and the VQ motors in them are not great motors at all. Like, if you can get one of the I think it was the G35 in Japan was known as the Skyline then. If you can get one of those body styles with the RB motors in it, that should be crazy. But if it has a VQ with the fucking VVTi shit in there, I would stay away from them. Things are fucking tanks, and they have no fucking power at all. You get a lot better cars for the money. A lot better. I'd rather have a fucking Acura than an Infiniti, to be honest. Shit, you go and get one of them Hyundai Genesises. Fucking those things are big boys right there, man. Don't sleep on Hyundais, man. Just cause the Genesis comes from the Hyundai line, them Genesises were fucking beasts, man. Especially the V8 4-doors. What's my top car brands? I'm an American car guy. I like GM, everything GM, Chevy, Pontiac, fucking Oldsmobile, you know what I mean? I like older cars. I like Camaros. I like Monte Carlos. I like fucking Buicks. You know, give me a Grand National any day over top of one of these motherfucking newer cars out here. You know, I like the old big boy, the G fucking rides, man. The G body fucking Monte Carlos and the Cutlasses and shit like that, man. I know my man, what's his Retro Whiz kid? He's on them too. He likes them slab side bodies, fucking G rides. Impalas. Yeah, I like Impalas too. Yo, one of my favorite cars of all time. Look at this. I want one of these so bad, and I've wanted one ever since I was a motherfucking kid, yo. If I ever get a chance to buy one of these, yo, I might buy one of these, yo. This might be my next car. I ain't even joking, man. Yo, a 1994 Impala SS. This car might not look like shit to you guys, but this car is absolutely gorgeous to me. I don't know why, but yo, I love the Impala SS. Like, these things, look, you wouldn't expect this, right? But let me pull this shit up on YouTube. All right, watch this. Let's just say with headers. There you go. Oh, this is one of them where they gotta show the whole fucking thing. God damn it. You see, this is a bad video. He has really shitty sound. These are really, really shitty videos. See, that has cam work done to it, but that thing still sounds nasty. I can't believe he's gonna do a takeoff video when it's wet out in one of these. It's such a slick looking car though from the back. Look at that thing, man. That was a weak-ass burnout for such a loud car. Holy shit, yo. Fuck that. That dude sucks ass. Oh, yeah, no. That definitely... No. Those aren't tune ports. Those are LT1s. LT1s in there. But yeah, that definitely had a big-ass cam in there. You're not riding unless you have a fucking LS box Chevy with a fucking 26s. Nah. I like big cars. Here's let me go to my Facebook and I'll show you I'll show you the last car that I had. Oh, there she is right there. Goddamn. She's fucking gorgeous, yo. This is my last car that I owned. This is a 93 Thunderbird Super Coupe. Had a 3.8 liter V6 supercharged. Thing was a fucking beast, man. These things put down 15 pounds of boost stock. They got forged internals. Had a big ass moon roof on there and everything, yo. This was a sleek ass car, man. I love the old big bodies, man. It's just something about these cars. It just really, really fucking does it for me. Like, I'm looking back at it now, and I'm like, God damn. But yeah, I love cars, man. It's just, I'll show you my, I have another channel. You guys don't even know about this. I have another channel out here called Last Gen Tactic. See? This has just, like, all random shit that I don't put anywhere else, that I just save instead of saving on my hard drive. This is my old Camaro. Funny thing is No Limit War seen this, he would know exactly what road that was on, honestly. This is a very popular drag racing road out here where we live. He lives very close to me. That, and then, this was the first time I took my fucking WS6 to the fucking, track. You'll see, I absolutely botched this launch terribly. This is my first time at the track with this car. This is my very first time ever launching it at the track. See, dude, I spun through so hard, yo. That was a good shift there, though. See, my 60-foot time sucked, but that thing still ran a 13.7 with a 107 trap with that shitty of a launch there. That car at best would have ran a 12.9 on a perfect day. But the best I was able to get out of this car was a 13.1. Which ain't bad, but, you know. Watch the whole car go sideways, though. I was like, oh, shit! See it right there? My girlfriend filmed that for me. J-Dot drives like my grandma. It was my first time taking the car to the track. I didn't want to break it, asshole. I was fucking just trying to get a feel for it. Nah, I don't have that Camaro anymore. I don't got that Camaro anymore. That Camaro, though, yo, say I drive like your grandma. What are you talking about? Do you not see that? Yo, hold up. Let's go back. First of all, the reason why I didn't launch this Camaro hard is because it didn't have the rear, what do you call that? It didn't have an upgraded rear yet. I didn't want to break the rear on this fucking, this is after I put in a fucking new trans and a new fucking, new motor. This thing had a 383 strokers, a 350 punched out, and a 6-speed fucking, transmission. I drive like your grandma. You ain't hear me hit the fucking... Look. I hit that second gear like, what? Bitch, my shifts are nice! Fuck you! Listen to that! You ain't hear me hit. I chirped fourth, bitch. Look. Did you hear that? Fuck you. You ain't hear that? Come on now. Listen. I'll put it up for you. I'll put it up for you. Woo! Fuck you, bitch. Nah. There's one thing I take seriously, and that's my driving, yo. All right. Listen, bro. I joke around about shoes. We'll fuck around about anything. I'll joke around about me being fat, man. But you don't joke about my driving, bro. You don't joke about my driving, man. I whip hard, man. That's what me and my whole, like, all my peoples, like, that I hung out with, we all had, like, sick-ass cars, and we were all, like, nasty drivers and shit, you know, like, fucking, it wasn't, like, Fast and the Furious style, you know what I mean? We went out there fucking, wow, like, fucking going underneath shit and everything, but we was having fun back in the day, man. We was having a lot of fun. Fuck out of here. Mac be grinding gears. I've grinded a few gears in my day. It happens, guys. But not while racing, yo. Hell no. I'm not gonna lie, though. That fucking... That silver... The silver Trans Am, that run I showed you, that was a really bad fucking run. That's why it's called LOL, Too Much Wheel Spin. So you can watch it, yo. I even overshot the fucking whole line at the track and everything. I pulled up and my car rolled forward and I had to roll back and set up, and then I didn't even get my reaction time right, so I said fuck it and just went for it and had the shittiest launch. Jay Takes boot cut series. What did I buy? Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you the shoes. I'll blow your bag and show you some shoes. It's no big deal. All you gotta do is ask. But, I'm about to get a new car this year, yo. I am. I'm about to get a big boy car, too, yo. That's what we bought. We bought some Blue Games. Or Got the Saws would probably say, these are the boot cut flu games. These are boot cut. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Tell them.
What's that?
My Camaros and Trans Ams were fast. And tell them I'm a good driver.
You are.
I'm a really good driver. Tell them I launched my Trans Am so hard I broke the drive shaft.
You did.
But tell them that those videos of me at the track was just me practicing the first time I didn't want to break it. Remember? It was hot too, and
It was hot.
yeah, it was hot that motherfucking day, yo. Did you cook dinner yet?
Cooking now.
Okay.
Is it okay that it's not Marsala?
That's okay. What are you making?
They were out of the sauce.
Is it is it teriyaki?
Yeah.
Or barbecue?
Whichever you want.
I like barbecue.
Okay, cook
Let's-
for a minute before I put the sauce
Yeah,
on some.
make it barbecue.
Okay.
Okay. These are fire, though. This is your last chance to cop these before prices jump on them. So, make sure you do. He said, yeah, you drive her crazy daily. Fuck you, Mike G. I do, though. Is you dropping the on foot with the boot cuts? Hey, I dropped an on foot for the first time. I dropped a whole ass. Hold up. If you follow me on my Morning After Kicks Insta, you'll see I dropped a whole ass fucking on foot fit pick for you guys. This is how Mac be dripping out here. told you guys, I don't like to wear tight ass fucking, pants, but my shit don't be overly baggy, My shit's tapered at the bottom. You can see my nice shoes. I got my champion shirt on, my Cuban Link and my OnePlus 7 Pro, my Armani glasses, I'll be doing alright. I'm a fat guy that can flex. He said, those are dope. Prices are going. Yeah. J-Dot looked like an undercover on the subway. Fuck. Keep the strap on my hip too, motherfucker. I'm just saying, just because I'm a fat guy doesn't mean you can't dress nice, I clean up all right. I'll tell you what, that fit that I posted up is 90% better than most of the sneakerheads I see on YouTube anyway, yo. A lot of these motherfuckers on YouTube just be wearing fucking biker jeans and shit that don't look right on them. Fucking Undertaker shirts and shit. Like, the Undertaker's cool, but I don't think I want to wear an Undertaker shirt. You know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers out here wearing Metallica and Slayer shirts, but you can't tell me one Metallica or Slayer song. Fuck out of here. Kylie Jenner. Wait a minute. How am I the culture vulture when it's cool to wear metal shit in tight pants with ripped jeans? Bitch, that's my culture from the 80s. Wait a minute. You young kids stole my culture. But I'm okay with it. Because I like Slayer. And I like seeing kids try to figure out who Slayer is. Maybe you might listen to that. Who said that was cool? You don't see the kids out there wearing that shit, yo. That's what... What's up with them bloodlines? You want to sell a couple? It's not the right time yet, Danny. And you know that. That's why you're still copping. Come on, man. Danny, I do this too, man. I do this too. You know damn well right now it's not the time to start selling them bloodlines. The time to sell them bloodlines is going to be this June/July. That's when I'm selling my bloodlines. Because that's when the Bloodline 2.0s come out. And once them Bloodline 2.0s come out, the Bloodline 1.0s... And then, when people get to 2.0s, and they see how nasty the leather is on them, and they see that the 1.0s, they going up too. A black man invented rock and roll. That is true. However, a white dude invented metal. But, I don't understand why people get hung up on fucking racial shit, man. It's stupid. Like, I thought when we were growing up, when we were younger, yo, like, they taught us that we should be, like, appreciating other people's culture. You know what I mean? Like, we were taught, like, hey, man, these motherfuckers got a culture of their own. Let's go ahead and, embrace their culture and try to see what their culture offers, Now everybody wants to go back to being separate. I don't know where to go with this anymore, man. you guys know. Terrence Howard in the 3-6 Mafia said it best. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Gotta get this money for the rent. Cadillac and gas money spent. Cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Love that song, man. When the new Bloodlines come out, he's going, oh, of course. That's why I'm sitting on like 12 pairs over there, man. I got a fucking whole ass stack of Bloodlines in the other side of the room. See, I like Danny, because Danny's, me and him has been on this fucking tip about the Bloodlines since November. And everybody's sitting there like, oh, these are bricks. And then watch, in June and July, when these shits are hitting for like $400 or $500, or actually probably like $375, $425. When they're hitting for like $375, $425, right? We're going to be sitting there and be like, yo, the fuck, man? Y'all should have listened. Y'all are listening to the wrong people on YouTube, honestly. How are you going to take sneaker copping advice from somebody with no sneakers? What happened with the black satins? It's just a bad colorway, man. All the other satins, the only reason them motherfuckers sold is because it was a black toe, it was a royal, it was a bread, it was a shattered backboard, like fire colorways. But then they dropped with them Cyber Monday looking ass Johns. Ain't nobody feeling them. Eventually they might go up, but I'm not invested in them. I don't see as big of a return on them as I do the Bloodlines right now. Fuck you got the sauce. You know I ain't no spy from Russia. The leather was butter. It's the same leather that's all over the fucking Bloodlines, yo. The Bloodlines are straight butter. Like, it's crazy. The Bloodlines might have been like the best leather last year on a Jordan, honestly. I'm just saying. Yo, got the sauce finally put a picture up, though. Let's go to his channel and take a look. Look at his picture here. Okay, he's just your average looking dude. That sideways hat ain't working for you. No, I'm just joking. I'm just fucking with you, man. Yo, I don't know how people... Do you really think people are actually mad? Let me just ask you this, right? I don't want to talk shit about nobody, because, you know... But I see Tony D's been hounding on this for the last 24 hours, right? Do you really think that people are mad at people that are buying all the fucking Kobe pairs up right now? Do you think people are mad at that? Or do you think these people are Kobe fans that are kind of mad at themselves inside that they didn't really cop Kobe sneakers when they could have? Like almost like regret, like remorse that they didn't buy these sneakers when they could have. And now they're looking at all these Kobe's they could have had and seeing that they can't have it no more because they're $600-$700 a pair, and now they're mad, yo. They didn't want them when they could have them, but now that they can't have them, they're mad as fuck. And I really feel like it's people that are misdirecting their hate. I feel like they're mad at themselves inside for not purchasing more Kobe's when they had a chance. More so than they are mad at people that are hoarding them right now. You know, because the thing that I always see is people were like, I was gonna cop them. I was gonna cop them. I was. But these fucking Kobe protos have been sitting in fucking outlets. I've seen them. I've passed them by in outlets multiple times since November, yo. Them white and purple, the black and purple Johns. Dude, and the fire thing about it is they had good leather on them. Like, they were decent quality shoes. And I you know, if I liked Kobe, I would have bought a pair. I don't like Kobe, so I didn't really buy Kobe shoes, you know? The only Kobe I really ever wanted is the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee. But by the time I ever really found a pair, they were unwearable because Kobe's have that really, really brittle foam in them. So if you try to wear a pair of Kobe's from like 2006, 2005, that shit's just gonna crumble, especially with my fat ass in them, you know? So I gotta wait for them to retro them. But yeah, yo, them high top ass Kobe's, man, and I can't wear them, man. Like, I look like goddamn Andre the Giant out here in some wrestling boots, man. You're mad that I hooped in my Kobe's when I'm gonna buy some more? Can't say I can afford them. Cause here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Now this generation has something to compare to my generation, because my generation, we were like, oh man, yo, I wish I never hooped in those Jordans. Oh, when my Jordan OGs are beat, we just threw them out. We toss them in the garbage. Like, you know, oh, they could have been restorable. They weren't as bad as I thought. You know what I mean? Like, looking back at that. And that's how it is now. Like, Kobe wasn't appreciated until he was not there anymore. Like, Jordan, you know, the Jordans at first weren't appreciated because we didn't know about sneaker collecting. There was no such thing as sneaker collecting back then. Like, Jordan was the first major athlete with a fucking sneaker deal in his own signature line like that. This is all brand fucking new. Kobe is the second generation of that, but it took him having to die for him to have a line of OGs that people care about now. That's what you're seeing right now. Is all these shoes now, up until this point, are considered Kobe OGs now. Anything made from this point on are going to be considered a new line of Kobe's. They are after his death, you know? Like, it's going to be a lot different shoe game now. Like, overnight, Jordan's kind of went down, and now everybody wants Kobe's. You know? It's crazy. Think about this, though. This is what makes me feel good about the whole reselling prices spiking, right? Not his death. Don't get that twisted. I'm not happy about Kobe dying. But with this whole reselling prices, right? Think about this. You know there's a kid out there who got made fun of his entire life, right? He's probably like 16, 17 now, right? And his mom couldn't afford the Jordans. Couldn't afford the Yeezys and the Kanyes and all that, right? Couldn't afford the Boosts. But his mom could keep getting him Kobe's on fucking clearance at the outlets. And he's a big Kobe fan. And he has a closet full of like 100 pairs of fucking Kobe's now, right? That's what he's got. Now he's sitting on a fucking gold mine, you know? Like, that makes me feel good about it, at least, you know? There's gonna be some really fucking, really big Kobe fans out there now that are going to be sitting on quite a bit of money because they were smart enough to, you know, hold on to his shit. So there's a silver lining in everything. You might look at it as resellers are profiting off his death, but you might think about it and you're not thinking about it as like, oh damn, man, some of these might actually be kids out there that might be able to put themselves through college because their mom wasn't able to buy them the Jordans, so she got them the Kobe's. You know, now his mom's looking at it like, oh damn, yo, look at you, fucking, you balling now. Think about it. If that motherfuckers are selling for like $500-$600 a pair, right? And the kid has like a 16-year-old kid, say he has 6 pairs, right? Just 6 pairs. Even at $500 a pair, it's looking like $3,000, yo. That's a come up when you're fucking 16, 17. You might be able to get a car out of that. You know? Get a nice little fucking decent G-Ride. Oh yeah, those prices are gonna crash, but there's gonna be people that's gonna profit off it now. Right now, it's just a gold rush. It's people rushing to buy whatever the fuck they can. You know? I feel bad for the people that are spending like $1,000, $1,500 for shit like the Grinches, though. I don't know, man. I don't feel like they're gonna keep going up. I think right now, if you can get any Kobe's for under $250, it's a good buy. Okay? That's a fact. If you can find any Kobe's for under $250 right now, it's going to be a good buy. However, if you spend anything over that, you're running the risk of not being able to pull your money back out of it. If the market settles. But, you know, it is what it is. It's sad to see Kobe die. You know, I didn't like the guy as a basketball player. You know, I was a Sixers fan. I'm from Philly, you know, Philly area. He's from Philly area. Philly should have fucking drafted him, but we didn't. We went for Allen Iverson. And I love me some AI. I really do. But it would have been nice to see Kobe bring some rings to Philly, you know. I'll always, forever be salty about that. You know? You hope Nike retros all the Kobe's for the love? I hope the only Kobe's they retro are the Bruce Lee 5s. The UA Kobe's about to flood the streets. It's another thing, man. I'll save that topic for another day, but can we get off this tip where we're walking around talking to like just openly like admitting and talking that like fakes are cool? Can we get off that? Like, can that not be the wave in 2020? Like, I don't know how that became the wave. What broke ass motherfucker out there is trying to push these fucking UAs as they're fucking cool. But they're not, yo. Y'all motherfuckers are out there supporting some shady ass illegal businesses tied to some organized crime doing some pretty fucked up shit in this world. Like, can we just get the fuck up off this tip, yo? Like, acting like UA shoes are cool. 'Cause they're not, though. Fake. They're fake shoes, Casper. There are people out there that's been trying to push this wave, like buying fake shoes is cool because you can't afford buying the ones for resale. Bitch, if you can't afford the shoe, do you know what that means? It means you can't afford it. It's not in your collection. It's not in your price range. Don't live outside your means. Yo, them motherfuckers rocking UAs, yo. They just talking about you can fucking fold the shoe in half and shit. Bitch, y'all gonna be breaking your ankles and fucking. And then Trollmageddon said that, like, I was reading his Reddit posts, like, and then he said he bought a pair of UA fucking Spider-Mans for his daughter to wear and shit. And I'm like, man, yo. What if she gets hurt wearing them boot cut ass Jordans, man? Like, fuck kids making fun of her. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? Kids make fun of kids every goddamn day. You know what I mean? What if you get hurt in them boot cut ass Jones? Hell yeah, yo. Somebody wearing them UAs, they gonna get themselves caught with a fucking they gonna get themselves caught with that fucking coronavirus, man. It's still retail or bust. I respect that though, yo. I respect that more than you saying I'm gonna go out and buy a fake pair of Off-Whites because I don't have $3,000 to buy a pair of fucking Off-Whites. If you don't, I don't got $3,000 to buy a pair of Off-Whites. You know what that means? I don't have a pair of fucking Off-Whites. It's not the end of the world. Like, would I love to be able to just walk into the fucking store right now and pull a pair of Off-White Chicago ones off the fucking, or just a regular pair of Chicago's off the, and buy it for $160? I would fucking love that, yo. Yo, that's not the way the sneaker game works, though. Exactly. If you miss it, you just you go on to the next shoe and you catch it the next time it comes around, or something similar will come out. Like, I don't want to buy the fucking old school Flint fucking 12s, so these came out, and these work just as good as the Flint 12s. I'm okay with that, you know, but I'm not gonna be going across the water buying fucking Fugazi ass shoes. Even if they came from this same batch as my shoe, I still ain't fucking with it, man. Because you just never know, man. There's a reason that shoe didn't get sold by Nike. Okay? I'll just say that. Whether it be a cosmetic flaw or maybe it's a build flaw you didn't know about. Maybe these shoes look flawless that you're buying, right? And you're getting charged head over head like $160, $170 for a fake shoe, right? But Nike cut the fucking production out because maybe like the fucking heel support was, or the fucking Zoom Air units in the bottom were flawed, right? And then now people are running around in these shoes and fucking the Zoom Air unit blows out and you fucking roll your ankle because of it, yo. Like, there's so many things that can go wrong when you're buying a fucking unauthorized shoe. Why wouldn't Nike sell that shoe then? If that shoe looks flawless, why aren't they selling it? Obviously, there's probably an issue in the build quality or the construction. And it might be unsafe for somebody to wear that shoe. And now you're going to advocate, go out and buy these shoes and fucking not only buy them, but you're buying them as gifts for other people to wear them. Like, you need to let these people know you are wearing a fake pair of shoes before you start giving people gifts of fake shoes. And does that seem fair, right? How do you know you ain't buying UAs from resellers? Because I go through, my shoes go through multiple verifications. You know what I mean? I don't just buy fucking shoes off any geek on the street. You know what I mean? You gotta earn your keep. I'm just saying, like, I've been around enough shoes to be able to tell what's real and what's fake. StockX ain't certified. Nobody's certified. Not a goddamn person out here is certified. But I'll tell you what, if I get a shoe in the mail and I'm not happy with it, I'm sending it back and I'm gonna get my fucking money back. I've done it plenty of times over, yo. Like, I've gotten hit with shit that didn't look legit. You know what I mean? It's okay. You get your money back. I don't know. I guess just being around so many shoes, you see, you know, what if it slipped past you? It's possible. It's possible there might be a fucking fake somewhere in this room. That is the truth. But you know what? Like, here's the deal. Nothing is for certain in this world. However, if you take as many proper precautions as possible, then you can, you know, make sure at least you can have a high percentage of it not being fake, you know? Exactly. I always use PayPal. I have not bought a pair of shoes without PayPal. Like, Even when I buy it like on a site that doesn't take PayPal, I use my PayPal card and it goes through my PayPal account. So even though they don't take PayPal, they're still held accountable to PayPal. I don't know, man. It's easy to tell fakes though. Like I know you guys are saying that fakes are like more and more and you know they're better and better. But yo, there's so much information out there. If you want to know anything about any fake shoe you want to know, go on to unauthorized Reddit, anywhere around there. There's so much fucking information there. Go on Rupa's channel, yo. Super Duper Rupa will show you what to look for on these shoes. And some of these shoes, like, you can look straight up at them and be like, yo, them motherfuckers is looking all off. What about the kid that couldn't afford the real ones? That's life. Well, that's life. It's a good lesson to learn that, you know, life ain't fair. You can't always get what you want sometimes. You got to deal with that. Not everybody wins. Sometimes you take an L. And you got to learn how to deal with that L. Fucking move on with your life. That's what these kids aren't being taught, man. These kids aren't being taught that sometimes you take an L, you know? Life's not fair. It's a real good life lesson to learn. Eventually you're gonna have to learn it. And that's why do you think I own so many shoes? Because I didn't have no fucking cool shoes growing up, man. My mom bought me Spalding pumps. I didn't get no Reebok pumps. I had the Kmart Spalding pumps. You know what I mean? So the kid that couldn't afford the Jordans and got Kobe's, the same thing, right? He's still wearing a pair of Nikes, though. You know what I mean? And now he's sitting on a fucking gold mine because fucking Kobe's have gone up over Jordans. You know what I mean? That'll teach you a lesson right there. Sometimes compromising and taking the adult decision is the best way to go in life. You know? That silver Trans Am that I showed you guys, right? Me and my girlfriend, we hit some rough times back when we first we were together. We were leasing a house that was way out of our price range, and we wanted to get into this house, so we had to buy our way out of that lease. And the only way to buy our way out of that lease and into this house was for me to sell that Trans Am. It sucks. I had to do the adult decision and sell. It's the only car I've ever regret selling was that Trans Am, that silver one. I loved that car to fucking pieces. But I had to get rid of it. It makes me it kills me to this day that I had to sell that car. Like I legit teared up a little bit when I sold that fucking car, man. But I sold it. I did the adult decision, and we moved into this house, which ended up me owning this house, and also gave me the room and space to have, you know, work on my YouTube and shit like that. So, you know, without me selling that Trans Am, it's possible that my YouTube shit would have never happened. And, you know, sometimes the adult decision and that you don't want to make is the right choice in life. It's a really shitty thing, but, you know, sometimes you gotta make an adult decision and realize that, you know, not every kid out there is gonna fucking, you know, be able to afford the Jordans. You know? I didn't get my first pair of Jordans until I was in my 30s, yo. You realize that? Like, I have a lot of shoes behind me now, yeah. But I didn't buy any Jordans until after I owned a house. I prioritized things in my life. I said, I want to own a house when I was a kid. That's one thing I wanted, because nobody in my family owned a house. You know, everybody rented. The only persons that owned a house in my family was my grandma and grandpa, and they did well for themselves. You know, so I looked at that and I was like, I want that. I want that, like, security of owning a house and not having to worry about where I'm gonna live. Because I moved around a lot when we were younger. You know, my mom was young when she had me and my brother. You know, my brother was what, she was 17 when she had my brother, 19 when she had me. So, you know, my mom was struggling out there, moving all over the place, man. She moved us into the hood. That's why I grew up in the hood. You know, her fucking parents threw her out when she was 17 because she got pregnant back in the day. Said, you ain't fucking having this kid in this house. And she said, I ain't having an abortion. So we fucking threw her out on the streets. My dad was like, I ain't fucking staying around with this shit, yo. I ain't fucking supporting 2 kids. So he fucking bounced out of there. You know what I mean? So I didn't have a lot of fucking shit growing up. So that's why I own a lot of shoes now. So I'm basically buying back my childhood piece by motherfucking piece. Every shoe that I wanted growing up is basically in my collection right now. That's the motherfucking truth. I don't know. You know, I don't know why we got on that subject, but I think that's just because we talked about life ain't fair. I learned that lesson growing up, that life ain't fair with shoes. Tell them to get a pair of Air Force Ones like everybody else did growing up. If you couldn't afford the Jordans, you had the Air Forces. But, yo, we've been live for quite a bit here. I'm going to go and eat some dinner. You guys heard my girlfriend came in here like 20 minutes ago. I was like, dinner's going to be ready soon. So I'm going to go and I'm going to eat some motherfucking dinner. Yeah, Air Force Ones and Dunks, yo. Air Force Ones, Dunks, fucking shell tops. Like, everybody had their struggle shoe growing up, man. You know, doesn't mean shit. You know, Dunks kind of look like Jordans. And they only go for like $100. They can go and get them. But like I said, yo, thanks for coming out and hanging out. The shoes, I'm super happy with them. Make sure if you want this shoe to start looking, man, because they're going to be going up in prices this year. Fire, Blue Games, definitely glad to have it in my collection. But I'm going to GT the fuck out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get the fuck out. And those of you guys that watch me for gaming shit, we will be live on Twitch tonight. So make sure you keep your notifications on for that.